Good morning and happy Saturday to everybody. We made it to the weekend. Not that it makes a difference for us because the stuff's still got to get done. So we know how that all works. I got some good news for you, and I'm going to explain a whole bunch of different things about it here. But something that you guys have asked for forever, okay, and I think everybody, including me in the community's asked for too, is a place where all of us, preppers, homesteaders, prepsteaders, okay, can go for sense of community. All right. Well, we now have it. Or well, we've had it for about a month, but maybe you guys didn't know about it. But now I am part of it. For the last year or so, Tag and B, and you can listen to their story at the homepage, have worked to create freesteading.com. And what this is a uncensored meeting place. It's kind of, it has everything that we've all asked for minus the videos. Okay. And I'll kind of walk into how it's beneficial. I was invited to be one of the community leaders. And so, hence, they are just finishing putting that together for me. But to give you an idea, Danny and Wanda from Deep South Homestead, Billy from Permapastures Farm, David the Good is up in here. Okay, this is the type of people, communities that they're trying to assimilate. The true preppers slash homesteaders who have knowledge that they can share with people, and not just the here, buy my product, or whatever, that sort of stuff. It's actually a community for like-minded people to go in and be able to help each other. Now, what are some of the benefits for this? Well, Tag and B took everything that they could possibly get in asking people what they wanted and included this. One of the big questions you guys have for me all the time is, I live in, I don't know, pick someone, Alamogordo, New Mexico. And are there any like-minded people around? And I honestly, I don't know. And I could tell you that no other channel creator is going to know either, unless they happen to have friends there, specifically family or something like that. Well, in Freesteading, one of the things that you can do is go to a community board by state and see who is in the local area. Now, again, it's all going to be by username. You're not putting in there, well, you can, I guess, if you want, but you're not putting in there, my name is Bob Smith, yada, yada, yada. The system will know as much as each one of us decide to put in. Okay, I mean, if you want to put in what city and state you live in, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. I mean, literally, the only thing that has to be done here is you have to have a username and you have to have an email address. That's it. Okay. So you could look and say, well, gee, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee, or I'm in Alamogordo, New Mexico. Let's see who's local. And then through the board, you can communicate directly with those people without sharing email addresses. There's a chat feature that you can chat in there. Okay. So that solves the problem for all of us when two of you guys want to get together and I say, send me an email, and I'll cross it over for you. Okay. So you're not posting your email online for the world to see. Here's a place that you guys can go connect immediately amongst each other. Okay, good deal. Other thing, this is one that I think you guys will really appreciate, because every time I have a live stream, I'll put the link up 3, 4, 5 hours ahead of time. And there's always people in there 3, 4, 5 hours ahead of time talking amongst themselves. Okay. And I think that's fabulous. The problem is, what about the other 5 days that I don't have live streams? And what about the other 21 hours of the day that there's nothing posted up there? In here, you can chat with each other. There's a nonstop 24/7 live chat that you can go into. You're 2 o'clock in the morning and you can't sleep and you want to go talk to somebody. There's live chat in there that you can talk about whatever you want. Okay. Questions answered. This one's always a tough one. Okay. Because if you want to get a question about, gee, why do I have black spots on my tomatoes or something like that? Okay. Yeah, you can go look for hours for a video or something like that, depending on what keyword, say Danny or Wanda or me or David or somebody put in, and look on YouTube and see what you find and sift through hours of videos trying to find something. You could go to Google and find, why do my tomatoes have black spots on it? And here, buy our product. It solves blossom end rot, whatever it would be. Or there are plenty of community rooms where specific questions are asked and answered. And so you can go kind of like a Quora does things, if you know that, Quora. Why do my tomatoes have black spots? Type that in there. Poof. Here's the answers for why your tomatoes have black spots. Obviously, over time, that will grow. One of the other things that they want to put in here, and this will eventually get in there, is a marketplace. There are, not me because I don't do this, but there are some channels, say Danny and Wanda, when they're selling seeds for Danny corn or their purple peas or whatever it would be. There's a marketplace in here, kind of like an Etsy, where this can be done and anybody can put stuff up that they're selling. The whole idea of this was to build up a community. Let's say, for example, you put in there when you're filling out your profile, my name's Bob Smith. I live in Nacogdoches, Texas, and I'm a plumber. And somebody else who's in that area, Nacogdoches or something like that, and goes, crap, my toilet's blocked up. I need a plumber. Go on here, do a search for plumbers in Nacogdoches, and now you have a like-minded individual who can come out and help you. So this is kind of like what we've all talked about, like a barter system too. Okay, this is kind of where this could lead to, is a separate economy just within the prepper/homestead community. There are a boatload of things in here that are beneficial to preppers and homesteaders. Meeting new people, getting introduced to new channels, okay? Tag and B want to limit this to about 50 community leaders, okay? And they are being extremely selective on the people they want in, because again, it's like I said, going for the people that have their head and heart in the right place, not the people that are trying to scam people, trying to sell people. Hey, buy my crypto. What Tag was telling me is, they've had a bunch of those come in here too, just wanted to sell their stuff. But so, if you know Danny and Wanda, if you know David, if you know Billy, they have their pulse on the community, and they know who the legit people are and who the illegitimate are. Let's just put it that way, okay? And again, when somebody applies, they're, if they don't know, they're going to go watch videos or whatever to say, hey, does this person offer something to the community? If they do, maybe they'll get accepted. If they don't, no. So you're not going to have to sift through all the, I'm a prepper and let's spend, my entire channel is going to be about my new cat. Okay, it's not going to be that. It's going to be literally use you can use. Cut to the point, get there. That was something that I liked. It was a one-stop go in, get what I need, and get back to what I was doing. None of the extraneous BS. Uh, it is, as Tag put it, uncensored. Okay, but we'll still go the same way here. You can't scream, fire in a movie theater. Okay, it's not a free for all. There, as Danny and Wanda put it, the witches and warlocks aren't coming in. You're not having. It will still be moderated. Let's put it that way. So as Tag and I talked about this for quite a bit because this was important to me. Is they treat this pretty much the same way I treat my live streams. Feel free to disagree. Do it respectfully. If you do not want to do it respectfully, you won't last. Those are pretty much the rules on there. But, again, I can still talk about things like the Rumble video I made a week or so ago. And nobody's going to tell me you can't post, you can't talk about stuff like that here. Obviously, within reason, what you're going to talk about. But I'll put the link below for this. I would highly advise everybody go check it out. The community is growing extremely quick. This has been up for a month, and well, I don't know exactly how many people are already there. I know my page isn't even done being built, and I've already got like 19 people that are following me on there. Danny and Wanda, 5,600 or something like that already. And they've been up here for a couple of weeks, I guess. Go in there, spend a half an hour, cruise around. If you like what you see, join. If you don't, no harm, no foul. It's not like the videos are going to stop on YouTube, okay? But that is a good place for community to congregate outside of YouTube where y'all can talk directly. I will say this, okay? There's connections and there is following. I'm not doing the connections part on Freesteading, okay? Simple reason is this: y'all have my email address. You can email me, okay? That's fine. I am not going to be sitting. I'm never sitting in front of my computer 24/7. I'm in front of it too much as it is. But I'm not going to be doing the connections part, so don't worry about something like that. If you have a question for me, please just email me like y'all have. Y'all know I'm very good about answering my emails quickly. But I don't have time to be monitoring multiple websites, chat rooms, everything. I will be on here daily, okay? Commentary or something like that. Maybe just a quick link. I'll give you a good one. I did that video the other day on SWOT analysis, and a few of you guys asked me to send you the actual form that I use, okay? On YouTube, I have no way to post that. Here I will, okay? Once they're completely done setting up my homepage, I will have a way to add that document, and you guys can go right there and get it. If you look at last year, a lot of you guys asked for my seed list, things like that. So when I have documentation, forms or things like that would be helpful for you, I now have a way to get those out to the masses rather than do an email. Another perfect thing, there is a way in here, communication. Should anything happen to YouTube, which we all know, okay, YouTube, like any other company, could wake up Monday morning and go, you know what? Google could say, we're done. YouTube's done. We don't want to make any money anymore. We're done with YouTube. And we're gone, right? Everybody always asks, how can we connect? Here's our answer. In here, I have the ability, and so do you, okay, mind you, just as a member of the community, to send an email to every one of your followers. So if y'all follow me on here and I get a strike, okay, and y'all know how often this happens, okay, I do get strikes, because I have a tendency to tell you the truth. Google doesn't like that. I have no way to tell you, okay? They won't let me put anything on the community board. I can't put up a video saying I got a strike. I can't put up any videos. Through this, everybody that's a follower, I can send one email and say, Hey guys, I just got a strike on YouTube. You can find me here for the next whatever length of time. And you'll know, because every time I don't post a video, even if I'm late, okay, if I, like recently when I've got a strike, I'll go post on the backup and people say, "Are you okay? I didn't see a video." I'm fine, just over on the back. And I'll get 30 of those emails. I mean, if I don't have a video up by 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll get comments and videos. "Are you okay?" So this way, I have a way to communicate with you in case we can't communicate through YouTube. Personally, I think this is a great idea. It's absolutely free. Okay, it's not like Patreon. You don't have to subscribe to it or anything like this. It is Freesteading. It's a one-stop shop for me, for Danny, for David, for Billy, and for whoever comes next, for whoever wants to get in and, the board approves. So, but check it out, guys. I think it's definitely worth our time. Have a good one. Pinball out.